Welcome to Veera's Classroom. In the series of block diagram reduction problems, this is the fourth one. So when you are going to look at the problem, we have crisscross of feedback loops going from here and there, from H1 to G2 and H2 to G3. So this crisscross of feedback loops has to be solved and we have to find the simplified term. So step 1, what can be done here is these branch points which has been derived from between the feedback elements has to be separated into 3 different feedback loops. This is the first step to be done. So we will consider the summing point that is between G2 and G3 and we will separate that feedback loop. That feedback loop contains feedback element H2 and H1, and the summing point that is between G2 and G1, that summing point has a feedback element only H1. The summing point that is between the input and G1 has all the 3 H1, H2, H3. So we are redrawing the diagram. That is step number 1, redraw the block diagram. So we are redrawing the block diagram such that we have 3 feedback loops. Now it is very easy to solve this. We will go step by step. Whenever we are solving a feedback loop, we have to solve the smaller feedback loop, then the larger one, then the largest. So here the smallest feedback loop is the G3 H1 H2. So we are taking that feedback which is a negative feedback. The transfer function is G3 and the feedback element is H1 into H2. So we are solving the feedback element. So it is C by R equal to G by 1 plus GH. Instead of G we have G3, instead of H we have H1 H2. So C by R value is going to be G3 divided by 1 plus G3 into H1 H2. This term has been replaced instead of that feedback loop in the diagram. So when you are going to replace this, that next step is going to be, we are going to solve another feedback loop. Before solving that feedback loop, we have another series component, the G2 and the G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 are in series. So the step 2 or step 3 is going to be solve the blocks in series. So we are going to solve the blocks in series. So we are just combining it, multiplying. So the G2 the blocks in series will be G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2. That's fine. So the next step is going to be solve the feedback loop. This is again a negative feedback. Instead of G we have G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 and feedback element is H1. So the formula for feedback loop is G divided by 1 plus GH. So here when you are going to substitute it, it is C by R equal to G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 whole divided by 1 plus G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 into H1. H1 and H1 get cancelled. Oh no, it is not getting cancelled. The H1 and the LCM is taking here. After taking the LCM, final C by R is going to be G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 plus G2 G3 H1. So if we found the term for this feedback loop, so this is replaced in the diagram. So when you are going to replace, we can find that we have another transfer function G1 in series with the entire term. So the next step is going to be combining the blocks in series. When you are going to combine the blocks in series, it is going to be G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 plus G2 G3 H1. Now we have a feedback loop. The feedback element is going to be H1 H2 H3 and the transfer function is G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 plus G2 G3 H1. So here also it is negative feedback. The formula C by R equal to G by 1 plus GH. So we are substituting all those values. So it is C by R equal to G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 plus G2 G3 H1 whole divided by 1 plus H1 H2 H3 into G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 plus G2 G3 H1. So after taking LCM, we have certain cancellations and the final answer is going to be C by R equal to G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 plus G2 G3 H1 plus G1 G2 G3 H1 H2 H3. This is written in that block diagram and we have solved the problem. So this is the solution for the fourth problem of block diagram reduction. If you like this video, subscribe the video. For constant updates, click the bell icon. Thank you.